Good day. I am Karabo Malebye, and the following are my group members: Livhuwani Miswe, Papama Maqholo, Thando Ngcam, and Zamokuhle Mawayi. A week ago, on the 27th of April, we made our way to the Constitutional Hill. Welcome to the Constitutional Hill, a place where fundamental rights are protected. The story of Constitutional Hill offers us a way of understanding the rights of South African citizens. The Constitutional Hill is built on the site of the old Fort Prison complex. For nearly a century, thousands of prisoners passed through these prisons.
As Karabo gave us introduction about Constitutional Hill, now you may be asking yourself why we chose to visit Constitutional Hill. The main reason: we wanted to uncover South African past in depth during apartheid time and to experience its present as it is now endorses the rights of all citizens.
Looking over Constitutional Hill, you'll find a prison commonly known as Number 4. This section was commonly known as a black male section, where Indian and colored people were all classified as black people. This was one of the overpopulated and unhygienic prison that led to its closure in 1983. The prison used squatting toilet as one of the humiliation tools, where one had to squat in the presence of everyone watching, forcing prisoners to have their meal right next to the toilet. One of the cells found in section number 4 is the isolation cells, also called Maqholo, meaning the dark home. This is where political activists were kept, as well as prisoners who committed crime within the prison. Prisoners were kept inside these cells for 23 hours with just an hour outside. They were not given food and went on a diet of rice water, provided with only 2 buckets, one for water and the other one for twin. The isolation system was made so that one could lose their sanity. The other known cells were the communal cells. The communal cells were the ones that were overcrowded with one toilet.
My name is Thando Ngcam. So this section were the isolation areas where the prisoners were locked up for up to 23 hours a day, and they were only given an hour to go outside and mingle and do other things.
Coming out of the number 4 prison, we proceeded to the Constitutional Court of South Africa. The Crown Court is the highest court in the country when it comes to the interpretation, protection, and enforcement of the Constitution. It deals exclusively with constitutional matters, those cases that raise questions about the application or interpretation of the Constitution. The court has become so political, but that isn't the focus of today's agenda. We're taken through the beautiful architecture. The formation of this new and magnificent structure also gave us the opportunity to encourage and celebrate the creative talent of our people. It provided the time and space for architects, workers in the plastic arts, and landscape gardeners to give free rein to their imagination. And thus, it has made the statement that all human beings have a soul and are miraculous creations that are more than mere law-governed animals. The Constitutional Code was designed to reflect the values of our new constitutional democracy. The building is noted for its transparency and entracing volumes. The principal materials, timber. Proceeding to the women's jail on the Constitution Hill, we were greeted by red brick walls and well-kept flower beds. Inside, central area with lofty windows that catch beams of light, creating an almost pleasant atmosphere if it weren't for the jail bars all around. The architecture of the women's jail belies its internal mistreatment more than any other facility in the precinct. During their political careers, prominent anti-apartheid activists Barbara Hogan, Fatima Meir, Albertina Sisulu, and Winnie Madikizela Mandela were all detained at the women's jail. We made a few recommendations, such as selling tickets at local retail stores, having amapiano festivals around the area, selling local food such as amangqina, umqombothi, amasonja, umngqushu, those things that would give it an African feel. The Constitutional Court building, indeed, the entire Constitutional Hill precinct, will also stand as a beacon of light, a symbol of hope and celebration, transforming a notorious icon of repression into its opposite. It will ease the memories of suffering inflicted in the dark corners, cells, and corridors of the old fort prison. Rising from the ashes of the ghastly era, it will shine forth as a pledge for all time that South Africa will never return to that era. It will stand as an affirmation that South Africa is indeed a better place for all. Thank you. We had a good time at this establishment.